Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. In this video, we're going to react to when kids send their parents to jail. Man, I mean, it's got to be bad. Like, it's got to be seriously bad. Whatever the parent did for your child to do that to you. Because, the vast majority of kids love their parents, so much. Would never dream of sending their parents away. So I'm guessing we're about to see some absolutely, just horrific things.
Come in.
You can't lie to a police officer.
Just come in,
I'm
man.
not lying to a police officer. You have had something to do.
What did you find inside the house that made
The
you
kid
scared?
snitched.
Okay. Do you know what drugs look like?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
I just saw a couple baggies. I was curious. Pull it out, and then I couldn't even know what it was.
Wow.
Hello? She went to the store. You leave your 5-year-old home alone so you can go smoke weed.
This was the moment when a mother was sent.
You left your 5-year-old kid by themselves so you could go and smoke up? Oh my God. I really hope that kid has got some extended family that can take her in or him in. Because, the care system's got a lot of issues, but that mum cannot look after that kid anymore.
Jail, and it's just one of many similar cases when kids sent parents to jail, starting with this remarkable case. This case takes an even darker turn as the parents take endangering their child's life to an unprecedented level. Police officers were dispatched after Good Samaritans spotted and rescued a child walking across a busy expressway. As the officer arrived, he was stunned when he recognized the child from a previous similar incident.
Okay. Who's... Did we find? No.
I just pulled over. I found him.
They were walking in the road?
Yes, he actually...
Oh, I know where he is. I think I'm pretty sure I know which one. He's from that one right there.
Oh, good.
I'm pretty sure.
I hope so.
Hey, buddy.
I don't know.
You want to come to me or you good there with her?
Look at you.
All right, let's go. Let me hang tight. Can you pull over here for me 1 second? Where was he walking? He was just walking right here?
Yeah, get ready to walk into the intersection. And I'm just coming from
God.
my doctor's appointment.
To the intersection.
Would you mind giving me a written statement about exactly what happened? Okay, give me
I
1
definitely
second.
will.
I don't want to say it's that trailer right there,
Right.
but I was out here for a similar incident, and it was that trailer right there. So I'm going to try to find the mom again.
Same child?
They were younger. They were younger, obviously, at the time, but that's why I'm kind of remembering him. You're a godsend today.
Yes.
Go ahead.
The officer had previously dealt with this same couple in a case of child in danger, and this recurring incident was a testament to the fact that they hadn't changed or showed any inclination to do.
For me, child neglect is one of the worst and saddest things in the world. I've met people who spent years trying to have a kid, spent thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands on IVF, unsuccessfully. And they couldn't have a biological child of their own, which they would have loved and cherished and everything. And you've got people like this who let their kid wander off to an intersection. These cars are probably doing 50 miles an hour. God forbid. It's just insane how little some people care about their kids.
Is this where you live? You live here? Do you live here?
Yeah,
That's where you live? Is this where you came from?
yeah.
The officer recognized the residents, but despite several minutes of knocking and shouting, no one came to the door. He then proceeded to take the child back to his patrol vehicle, where he noticed additional details which further illustrated how irresponsible the child's parents are.
You are full of bug bites.
Oh no. So it's filthy in there.
Yeah, that's my traffic vest, so I don't get run over by cars,
Jesus.
Like what we almost having you. We gotta try to find your mom and dad. Or somebody.
You can't leave
Where
that
they
kid with those parents
Where'd mom
anymore. You can't.
That's not your mom. Where's your mom?
I'll see a hat.
Ah! That's my hat! Give me that hat back, boy!
The child's diapers were soiled, and his body was covered in bug bites, indicating lack of proper care. Most intriguing was when he pointed at the lady who rescued him as his mother, highlighting the inadequate parenting he had experienced.
Jesus.
When the officer returned later, he finally encountered the parents.
You recognize me? No. You don't recognize me? I was here last time when this happened.
So this has happened
You
before.
remember that?
Why did you give the kid
And your
back?
son today was in the street, walking out on US 1, and luckily some nice ladies saw him and stopped before he got smushed by a freaking car.
Please take that kid into care, man, or speak to the extended family. If this has happened twice, it's going to happen again and again and again and again. And God forbid, what happens if nobody finds the kid in time?
You know, what were you guys doing in there?
We were just sleeping.
Just sleeping?
Yeah.
Can we get him a new diaper on? His diaper is really soiled.
From their speech and demeanor,
They
it was
sound
evident
high.
that this wasn't just a regular sleep, but
They're on
likely a
drugs.
drug-induced one.
Yeah.
The officer instructed them to dress the child and change his soiled diapers, but they remained sluggish, leading the officer to become increasingly frustrated and take drastic action.
Step out of the car for me. Come here.
Don't leave the kid with
Come
them,
on.
man.
Step out of the car. Put your hands behind your back. I've had enough of this.
They're high. Look how slow they are.
You both are getting arrested, so get your kid dressed.
For what?
Child neglect.
Why?
Come on. What do you mean, why? Have a seat in the back
Honestly,
of my
it makes
car.
me
I'll
so
have enough
angry.
of you guys.
So angry.
Sit in the back. Get in there.
Please, why?
What do you mean, why? Sit in the back of the car. Slide in the car now.
Sir.
Poor parenting. Add that one to the list. Turn around. Come here. You're next.
For what?
And shut up.
Why
Put your hands behind your back.
why am I getting arrested?
Child neglect. Put your hands behind your back.
What did I do though?
What did you do? It's what about you didn't do. You didn't watch your kid. Your kid's out on the road. This is a history with you two. I mean, this is just a circus. All I want was the kid to get some clothes and get changed.
What do
You
think
guys
I'm
couldn't even do
doing?
that.
What do you think I was
Scumbag.
doing?
Around, that's what you were doing.
I was putting clothes on. This is not fair at all.
It's not fair. Yeah, it's not fair to your son. That's what it's not fair to.
Yeah.
It was unfortunate that this child had parents who were more worried about being arrested for neglect than about his well-being.
They're letting him eat old McDonald's that's like 10 years old. They can't get him clothes. But he's walking around with his glass everywhere. You know, this is just ridiculous.
Honestly, I've heard about all of the problems with the care system in America. Ours is not perfect either. But surely that's better than this. At least the kid would be alive. If those women didn't find that kid would have been gone. Gone.
This is done with these two.
They were arrested and charged with child neglect. The situation gets even worse in the next case, as the officers were given no other choice than to take the parents into custody. Flagler County Sheriff's deputies responded to a call after several neighbors reported hearing children screaming from a residence. Upon arrival, they also heard the sounds of children. Upon inspection, they observed large piles of trash surrounding the house and emanating terrible smells from the front door, showing that this was an unsuitable living environment for children. They also noticed children crying and banging their juice cups against the windows, calling out for their mommy.
Oh my
After
God.
persistent banging on the door, their mother finally opened it, and her presence didn't do much to make the already terrible situation better.
Hello. Yeah, you. Yeah.
Yeah, are you the mother of these children here?
Yeah, what's wrong?
They've been screaming and crying.
Yeah, they're playing. They have the windows open. That's what they do.
They're not playing, ma'am.
Looks like you need some juice or something. Show me it's about the money.
Yeah, I was just about to go get them.
Okay, well, we're getting complaints. They feel like there's children in distress over there.
Yeah, they're very loud and they scream a lot.
Yeah, it's called a kid.
Yeah, they scream a lot and they're very
How old are they?
almost 2.
So they're, you know,
Is anybody
toddlers.
supervising them?
Yeah, I was just in there. Like I was just in there getting them stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I have my other.
Man, honestly, it makes me so grateful, you know, for my mum, like, and my dad. Honestly, getting me a bit emotional, you know, just to have good parents, you know, that cared about me and stuff like that. Just seeing what other kids have to deal with, it really, really makes me grateful.
So there's like 10,000 choking hazards in there that they're locked in that room and nobody's in there supervising them as they're screaming for the whole neighborhood to call us.
Right in your eyes.
And this apparently has not been the first time from all your neighbors calling in, saying that they hear this multiple times throughout the week. When was the last time you even changed their diapers? As it's sagging there, probably full.
They had a ton of Jews. I changed their diapers.
Does this seem to be a safe environment for your children?
Yeah, it's completely safe. It's just, they're very, very loud and vocal.
That's what kids are.
The windows are open.
This is a safe environment, huh?
We're cleaning it out.
All the trash. Why is there so much like garbage around, man?
She was doing a terrible job taking care of those children, as the residence was unfit for raising them and their hygiene was lacking. This prompted the police to quickly involve the DCF.
You notice the cockroaches on the walls?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can see the...
So the screen was in there.
Yeah, the screen was in, but you see how they had the holes and stuff where they're pushing their fingers through, and I mean, I feel like you could easily push that out if you actually tried. It took her several minutes to see a good amount of time to get to the door.
With the information and evidence available to the officers, their subsequent action didn't come as a surprise.
So based on our findings tonight, okay, we do have probable cause to make the arrest on both of you.
Like, hopefully, you know, the arrest of this woman and the couple from before is like a wake-up call, you know, for them to fix up, just be a good parent. Hopefully, that's best case scenario.
It's just not fair to what's happening with these kids. Alright, so both of y'all are going to be going to jail tonight. Child neglect. Okay, DCF has obviously custody of the kids, and they're going to be staying with your sister or cousin. Is that what it is? Hopefully you guys are able to get out tomorrow. You can get back to your baby.
Yeah, with what? We have no money. I have no family.
I understand, but we have probable cause to make the arrest.
We don't tolerate this.
I'm sorry, you having no money or no family, like, that doesn't stop you from getting rid of garbage and not letting it pile up outside your house, which is going to attract all kinds of bugs and pests, and just the smell alone, you know, the parasites, like, ugh, come on.
The conditions they're in is unsafe for them in general.
And why is the
completely unsatisfactory?
Their situation was indeed sad, but her excuse of having no money was no justification for subjecting those children to such living conditions. Both she and her partner were arrested and placed in the police vehicle, where she began to bang her head against the car's partition.
I know you're upset about your kids, but you hitting your head against that glass is not going to do anything. You have 3 little ones that care about you, that are waiting for you.
Fill it out now. I don't want to go there at all. I hate Advent.
All right.
They treat me like shit.
Okay, perfectly fine.
Here we go. Here we go. No accountability. Maybe if you looked after your kids, you wouldn't be going to Advent.
It's not your decision, it's ours, okay?
They were both charged with child neglect. If you enjoy videos like this, please like, subscribe, and...
Wow, man, that video really like touched a nerve with me. It really did. Anything to do with kids, like I just really, I don't know why it just affects me so much, because maybe it's because I worked, you know, I was a teacher for a while, so I've worked in a lot of primary schools, and, you know, I've seen kids who weren't looked after, and we had to call social services. Like, social services is basically, you know, the UK kind of, I don't know what, like the authority that looks after children that, you know, aren't being sort of looked after at home. And it's just, it brought back some horrible memories. Like, I just don't know why you would bring a child into this world if you know that you wouldn't be a good parent. If you are dealing with, I don't know, drug issues or whatever, like, just don't do it. Why would you do that? Like, don't force a child to go through this hellish existence. You know, it's not fair. It's just not fair. Like, the 2 parents from the start of the video, you know, clearly have a drug problem. Like, who's looking after your child? Like, it's just insane. Could you imagine driving on an interstate, like at an intersection? You're doing, I don't know, 40, 50 miles an hour, whatever you're doing, and just seeing a 2 to 3 year old in a diaper running along. Could you imagine seeing that? Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.